Hey, YouTube Rewind sucks. What's up? And today I'm gonna talk about, finally, the nominees for the 2019 Grammy Awards are finally released, and now I have something to rant about. I have something to roast. And it's December 7th, 5:41 in the morning in Los Angeles right now. Los Angeles, and it's 8:41 a.m. on the East Coast, and they're supposed to be releasing the nominees list. But I don't know. I've been refreshing their pages, the Wikipedia page, and nobody's uploaded anything yet. But I found this live stream on YouTube from the CBS News channel, and they have leaked the nominees. So here we go. Album of the year. Straight off the bat, I don't know if this is reliable or not, but I mean, right here I see Janelle Monáe sitting with a reporter, so you know what? It's probably gonna be real. Post Malone, Beer Bongs and Bentleys. Hell yeah. Look, I know this album is not great or anything, but it's actually surprisingly not that bad. It's actually pretty good. It's a good, modern R&B pop album. And Janelle Monáe, Dirty Computer. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. This album just don't get enough, appreciation. It's not like a great album or anything, but it's really good. Okay, Casey Musgraves with Golden Hour. I'm not sure about that. It's kind of overrated. It's an overrated album, and yeah, Black Panther, the album. It's not even a studio album. It's more of a compilation album, and apparently the artist of the album is featuring Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar curated this. I don't know. This compilation album, it's kinda underwhelming. And we also have Cardi B with Invasion of Privacy. I think the album is not that bad, but still it's not really that good. It's full of trite trap rap songs that aren't all that memorable. And then we have this Brandi Carlile album. I haven't even heard of her before. I feel like I'm missing a lot. So right now I'm checking. By the Way, I Forgive You. Oh. Okay. By the Way, I Forgive You by Brandi Carlile. Never heard of it. Drake, Scorpion. Just because Drake is the best-selling artist doesn't make him a good artist, okay? And Drake's Scorpion is basically this 1.5 hour long, dragged on, drab, underwhelming so rap songs. I mean, there are highlights on that album. I kind of like what's that song? Nice for What. But other than that, this album is really underwhelming, and it's definitely in the bottom 20 albums of the year. And now it's nominated for Album of the Year, Best Album of the Year. And then we also have Her, another artist that I'm not too familiar with. Okay, so it's a self-titled debut, and it has 21 tracks, and it's 72 minutes long. Everyone's just trolling the streams. I see what's going on. What is this? Okay, I don't know how, but I just... Okay, it has to be a fake trailer, right? Avengers 4 Endgame official trailer? Okay, this has to be fake. Alright. Okay, it's real. Okay, okay, yo. Okay, let's stop the whole Grammys bullshit. Avengers 4, the Endgame. It's real. I'm sorry, I'm just... So yeah, I just stumbled upon Avengers 4 trailer while going through YouTube. That is nutsacks, okay? Alright. But anyway, I think they have finally released the nominees list for Grammys, and now I'm gonna go through all of them, finally, from the bottom, okay? From the very, very, very bottom. Oh my gosh, there are so many categories. Okay. We have a comedy, musical theater, music for visual media, Call Me By Your Name, Deadpool 2, Greatest Showman, Lady Bird, Stranger Things. That's a really weird category. Best soundtrack, best song written, composing, arranging, package. Yeah. BTS, Mitski, St. Vincent the Chairman, Foxhole. All of them are so-so. Historical production. Okay. There are too many categories. Okay, children's. We have children's, spoken word, comedy albums. Chris Rock, Jim Gaffigan, Fred Armisen, Dave Chappelle, Patton Oswalt. They don't even make music. World music. I don't know what the heck is world music. Okay, that's real weird. Reggae. Okay. We have Sting and Shaggy nominated for Best Reggae Album. Oh gosh, this is gonna be great. Oh. What the heck? We have blues, Americana, American roots. We have Latin, a lot of Latin, and yada yada. Roots, gospel, Christian music, gospel album, yada yada. Skip that. With jazz vocal album, yeah, not. New age album, also not caring for that at all. We have country. Okay, here we go. Best country solo performance. We have Casey Musgraves, Chris Stapleton, Keith Urban, Maren Morris, and Loretta Lynn, which are 5 of the most mainstream and lowest common denominator country artists ever, especially for Casey Musgraves. Okay, rap music. Starting off strong with rap music. Best rap album. Now, if you would ask me what is my favorite rap album of the year so far, it will have to be Kids See Ghosts. Okay? Kids See Ghost. Self-titled album. If not, it's Death Grip's Year of the Snitch. But, the Grammys, they're kind of liberal, and Kanye is supporting Trump over here, so no way in the world they're gonna nominate Kanye. Yeah, so, I don't know. Ka dropped a really good album this year. The Ka collab album. Let's see what great rap albums are there last year. Big Crit released at the end of the year. Really good album as well. Of course, Saturation 3 by Brockhampton. But no, best rap album, Cardi B, Invasions of Privacy. Once again, it's meh. Okay, it's a meh album. There are a lot of filler tracks that aren't really that good. And then we have Mac Miller with Swimming, which I mean, it's not a terrible album, but it's not a great album either. So, I mean, he passed away, and I feel bad about that. I think Mac Miller is a great person, but this album, it's really uneventful. It's kind of mundane. Nipsey Hussle with Victory Lap. I don't know anything about that. Pusha-T is nominated though. Pusha-T, my boy, Pusha-T with Daytona, and Travis Scott with Astroworld. Rooting for Travis Scott, hardcore, even though I know Cardi B's gonna win. But Travis Scott, Astroworld. It's not a great album, but I think it's pretty good. Best rap song. Okay, here's this confusion. Okay, Drake got nominated for Album of the Year for Scorpion, but yet Scorpion is not nominated in the Best Rap Album section. So the Grammys, they're kind of crazy. I kind of choked. Best Rap Song, God's Plan, Drake. It's not even like a rap song, it's more of a rap song. King's Dead. Okay, people are overrating King's Dead, okay? Future's verse on this thing, it's laughable. And J-Rock, I gotta go get it. And Kendrick's last verse, it's not that good. Lucky You, really? I mean, sure, it's the best track. Second best track off of Kamikaze, but still. Sicko Mode. I'm rooting for Sicko Mode. Travis Scott and Drake finally coming out with a damn good song. It's danceable, it's catchy, and it appeals to the mass audience really well. And of course we have J-Rock with Win. Easily one of the most obnoxious rap songs of the year. Win, win, win. Alright, rap song performance. Okay, apparently God's Plan is not a sung performance. Okay, Like I Do, Christina Aguilera featuring Gold Link. It's whatever. Six Black or Black with Pretty Little Fears featuring J. Cole. Nope. Childish Gambino with This Is America. Now that is a good song. I know a lot of people don't like the song. I think the song is actually really good. I think the song's really good. Even though it's a little too simplistic, it's still really good. And with Kendrick Lamar and SZA with All the Stars, which is another song that I find catchy and lively. But my pick has to be Post Malone and 21 Savage's Rockstar. It's such a catchy song. Best rap performance, Be Careful by Cardi B. Nice for What by Drake. That's actually not a bad song. King's Dead. La di da di da. Slaba me nop. Anderson .Paak. Let's go. My boy Anderson .Paak getting a nomination with Bubblin', awesome, and Sicko Mode. Not bad, to be honest. King's Dead and Be Careful are meh. But other than that, the other three songs are pretty good. And then we have R&B, PJ Morton, Her, with the debut, Leon Bridges, Tony Braxton, La Hathaway. Don't care for it at all. Best Urban Contemporary Album. Of course, they're gonna put a black category here. This is a category where black people can win in. And we have the Carters and a bunch of others like Miguel and Chloe and Halle. Look, the Carters album, it's not good. Okay? Period. It's not good. Period. It's bland. And it's trite. Best R&B song, we have Her with Focus, Childish Gambino with Feels Like Summer. another really bland and uneventful song, just because the music video has a bunch of cameos that aren't even real life cameos, doesn't make it a good song. Miguel with Comes Through and Chill, and Ella Mai with Booed Up. I really have no idea which song to root for in here. You'll be the person who guesses. Traditional R&B performance, Leon Bridges, whatever. I'm not even gonna go there. Alternative music album, here we go. Arctic Monkeys with Tranquility Base Hotel and Casino. Yeah, you know, the Grammys, they're either nominating like old musical artists who had reached their peak like 10 years, 20 years ago, or they're just you know, nominating these, you know, artists that are just so. You know, it's not that bad, okay? The category is not that bad, okay? Utopia is not a bad album. American Utopia by David Byrne is not a bad album. And Utopia by Björk is also not bad. Mass Seduction is just so. Colors by Beck, really? I mean, I love Beck. He's an amazing person. But come on, Colors. And Arctic Monkeys' new album is overrated, okay? The you know, the very, you know, dragged on and expensive vocals, like, ugh. Okay, best rock album. Ghost is nominated. That's all I need. Ghost is nominated. Alice in Chains with Rainier Fog. Fall Out Boy with Mania. Yay! This is easy. It's not even rock. I mean, it's just pop, but with rock instruments. And of course, Ghost Prequel, not like a cutting-edge rock album or anything, but it's still a damn fine album. I'm kind of surprised that 21 Pilots and Jack White is not nominated. They're popular musical artists, adored by the Grammys. And both of their albums are also really good. And yet, because they are making actual good music, the Grammys are ignoring them. Awesome. Greta Van Fleet. Okay. That's not good. And Weezer nominated for Pacific Daydream. Actually, their worst album. Alright, best rock song. Greta Van Fleet with Black Smoke Rising. And yet, the Grammys never nominated a Led Zeppelin song. Oh, 21 Pilots nominated for Jumpsuit. I am totally rooting for Jumpsuit. Actually, I changed my mind. I'm totally rooting for Rats by Ghost. The song is catchy, yet hard-hitting, and the guitar solo is amazing. Okay, what? St. Vincent, Mass Seduction, nominated in Best Rock Song? And Bring Me the Horizon with Mantra, which is not good at all. Best Metal Performance, we have Between the Buried and Me. What? Deaf Heaven with Honeycomb. Okay, that album is a little overrated. High on Fire with Electric Messiah. The album is kind of disappointing. Trivium, and then we have Under Oath, which are two metal artists, metal bands that are probably really popular, but they're not making good metal songs. Alright, best rock performance, we have Arctic Monkeys with 4 out of 5. Chris Cornell, still rocking the Grammys when bad does good. The Fever 333 with Made in America. Greta Van Fleet with Highway Tune. And Hailstorm with Uncomfortable. This category is all shit. Contemporary Instrumental Album. Not caring for that at all. Best Dance and Electronic Album with John Hopkins. My boy John Hopkins getting nominated for Singularity. Not a bad album. Okay, not a bad album. But also not a great one. Sophie Tucker, Justice got nominated. This Toki Monsta thing artist. But what's promising is that Sophie is nominated for Oil of Every Pearl's Uninsides. And I'm rooting for her, most definitely. And Actually, you know what? They're probably gonna give it to her because, you know, in the USA right now, diversity is all the rage. So, you know, they gotta accept the, you know, LGBTQ community. And okay, I'm sorry if I offend anyone, but I think Sophie is set to be okay, yep. Yeah, well, anyway, Sophie's not entirely straight, and I totally accept that. Okay, I have nothing against, you know, LGBTQ people nor straight people. I think they're both equal, and I think she will win, or he, whatever. Okay, you know, the whole pronouns thing, just it's not okay. Yeah. Okay, let's skip the Best Dance Recording section and go to Best Pop Vocal Album. Camila Cabello with Camila. Disappointing album. Kelly Clarkson with Meaning of Life. I don't even bother to listen to that. Ariana Grande with Sweetener. You know what? Ariana, I have my money on you. Pink with Beautiful Trauma. Wow, so traumatic. Wow. We have Shawn Mendes with Self-Titled, because what's a better album title than your own name? And then Taylor Swift with Reputation. Wow, look at me, I'm so edgy. Like, whoa, the old Taylor is dead. The old Taylor is dead, and now you have the new dark Taylor Swift. Okay, look, I respect all of these artists. And maybe they're actually great people. In fact, I think Shawn Mendes is a great person, but come on. So Sweetener is a good album, so let's, you know, Sweetener. Traditional pop vocal album, Tony Bennett, Willie Nelson, Gregory Porter, Seal and Barbara Streisand. Oh, of course, traditional. Best pop duo group performance, we have Christina Aguilera with Fall in Line. Actually, one of the worst songs I've heard all year. Backstreet Boys with Don't Go Breaking My Heart. Okay, Tony Bennett with Wonderful. And of course, Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper is going to get nominated for Shallow. Maroon 5 is getting nominated for that shit boring song, Girls Like You. I'm sorry, Maroon 5, I mean, I respect them, but this song is shit. And then Justin Timberlake would Say Something. Yeah, it's not bad. Not a bad song, to be honest. Say Something, not a bad song. And Zed with The Middle. Best pop solo performance, Beck with Colors. Finally, they acknowledged that Beck is a pop artist. Camila Cabello, Havana, live. Not the song, but the live version. Ariana Grande with God is a Woman. How can you say something so brave and yet so controversial? Lady Gaga with Joanne. Isn't that song, like, released 2 years ago? And Post Malone with Better Now. I'm rooting for my boy Post right here, because Better Now is actually a really catchy song, and it deserves its high praise. And then let's go to Best New Artists. Chloe X Haley, Luke Combs, Greta Van Fleet, H.E.R., Dua Lipa. Dua Lipa is a new artist now, apparently. Okay. Like, she's been around for like an entire year or 2 years, and she's new. Okay. Margot Price, Bebe Rexha, and Georgia Smith. And Georgia Smith is a new artist. I don't know about that. And Greta Van Fleet is definitely not a new artist, okay? I'm rooting for nobody in here. All of them look pretty uninspired. Song of the Year, All the Stars by Kendrick Lamar and SZA. I actually like that song. Booed Up by Ella Mai. I haven't even heard it. I'm gonna hear it. I'm gonna listen to it, but from what it looks like, it's probably not gonna be a good song. Drake with God's Plan. Yeah, it's not terrible, but it's just so-so. I like the beat. but the performance is just really bland. It's really flat. Shawn Mendes with In My Blood, another generic pop song. Brandy Carlisle with The Joke. Again, I haven't heard this song yet. I'm gonna listen to it. Zed the Middle, another really generic, average, predictable, lowest common denominator pop song. Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper, of course they're getting nominated for Shallow. And Donald Glover for This Is America, which is a huge hit song. And I love the murky beat of the thing. I like the lyrics, even though they're a little too simplistic. It's fun to sing along to. So I'm rooting for This Is America. Album of the year, record of the year. It's pretty much the same set of songs with Song of the Year, except Boot Up is not in here, In My Blood is not in here, and I Like It by Cardi B. Bad Bunny and J Balvin isn't here, that, Latin rap song thing. Look, this song is not terrible, okay, in my opinion. But it's a little too overplayed, okay? And it's not that special of a song. Rockstar. If one of the tracks here has to win, it has to be Rockstar. Easily one of the best songs off of, 2017, to be honest. Such a catchy song. The beat and the instrumentals are so moody, so amazing, and Post Malone does a great job at singing. 21 Savage's verse is actually really cold-blooded, and it's actually really well delivered. So I'm rooting for Rockstar. Even though we all know that, Anderson .Paak and Kendrick Lamar's Tints is the best popular mainstream song. So yeah, these are my thoughts on the Grammy nominees this year. They're not that bad, okay? They're not as bad as last year. I mean, slightly. But yeah, whatever. I don't care for the Grammys at all right now. All I care about is the new friggin' Avengers 4 trailer. 'Cause, oh my goodness. This is, German wafer something.